Hey YouTube, this is the Art of Prepping. I found the rest of my non-metallic self-defense tools that are branded by the CIA. Hopefully this will come out okay. I know my lighting is very poor. It's later at night, and it was kind of hard to be outside. The mosquitoes were horrible. So we got this right here. It's branded. I know there's a bad reflection here. I apologize again. But it's branded. It says Central Intelligence Agency. It has the CIA crest, and it says the United States of America. That's on the front forward section of this knuckle buster. And the way it works, you put your middle finger through and you palm it and you bring it down and you lock in. And it has this scraper style blade. It's all made out of very, very heavy, very dense polymer. Believe it or not, this thing is really actually fairly sharp. Not sharp like a sharpened knife, but it's close to it. It's very sharp. You can literally take 1,500 to 2,000 grit sandpaper and really put even more of an edge on there if you wanted to. So this is, you could have your hands in your pocket as if you were just keeping your hands warm and have this in your palm. And if someone comes up to you, you can pull it out. And instead of doing a punch with, your palm, or a closed fist, or however you punch, you could have this as a force multiplier, and all that energy can be directed on that thin edge, and it would definitely not only just penetrate the skin, but it could have a pretty devastating punch and wound. Now on the reverse side of this knuckle buster, it has Central Intelligence Agency, Langley, Virginia. All the tools that I'm going to show you, though, are replicas, to my knowledge. I do not think these were issued. I do not think that the CIA brands their tools like this. And, covert operations walking around with all this identifying information. Yeah, I'm sure this was based off of some tool that was like this, or maybe it's the exact replica, but I would imagine highly that the real CIA tools would be sanitized in a fashion that it would have no identifying marks of maker and of origin in terms of a country. So with that being said, I think all the ones you're going to see before us, two of them I've already done a video on, but I've just found two other different types. So I'm just doing the entire collection. So this is like a part two of non-metallic of self-defense tools or weapons. But with that being said, I just wanted to kind of point that out. I'm not trying to say that these are like really rare, vintage, CIA tools of clandestine, ancient, covert operations of the World War II era. No, obviously not. But with that being said, these are more of like the consumer types of versions of these, and that's that. So these, I only have two of those. And we went over this one. It just has Langley, Virginia on the pocket clip. That was that partially serrated one, and we talked about that. And then we also talked about the one that has the holes in the handle, and it has the neck sheath that's optional. And so that was what we talked about. So that was that pile. And then this pile right here, it's the same one we were just looking at. So we got those two, and so lastly, we have this particular item here. Now this one it's really reminiscent of a Cold Steel. I think it's called the Nightshade series Spike or something like that. The Delta Spike. It's been a long time. I've actually owned one of those Cold Steel ones. I think I still do own it. I'm not sure where it is, but this one though is just a different take on it. It's a little bit different size, slightly different size. I think it's going to be maybe just a little bit, maybe shorter. I'm not for sure what it was, but it just seemed like it's a little bit different size. It might be in the width, but on one side it says Central Intelligence Agency. There's nothing on that side, and then on the third side has Langley, Virginia. Okay, so this has that three edges on this one. So it has a tri-edge, some spike, and it has a little bit of knurling here, and it almost makes it feel like somewhere between a craton and a gravery. Even though I'm sure all this is just polymer, but it almost has a very slight rubbery feel. But I think it's just how the skin gets caught a little bit into this this cross-hatching texture. So anyways, it's a good texture, and anyways, this is one of the items. One of the last ones we have here, the fourth one, and it has this sheath. And I really think this is a cool sheath. I don't actually have the Code Steel sheath for their version, but it has the lanyard hole here, and these little ridges on two sides of the four. But as you can see, it's very interesting. See those little cutouts for each of the three sides, or each of the three blades? There's one there, one right there, and then where my thumb is. And so those blades just have a little track, and they slide in there. It's very interesting, and it works really well. It has a great friction fit. And I'm not sure if I can demonstrate this right here, but as you can see, I got them all lined up. Yeah, I do actually. Very good. And I'll just push it in, and no rattle, no nothing. I mean, it's really in there. It has about an inch of compression, of friction. So that's what it looks like. It's a little bit big, a little bit long for neck carry. I mean, seriously, it's a little too big, but it is what it is. So I just wanted to show you the actual complete collection. I just kind of went through some boxes and found some of these. I'm like, oh, okay, that's where they were. So there's 4 different kinds. 2 of them have sheaths, and the other 2 do not. One has a pocket clip, and one of them is just fits in your pocket. And so that would be just these, the knuckle buster. So what do you think about these? Are these kind of a cool item? I mean, do you think that they're all just hype? You think the CIA actually, even uses these still, or even when they did use them, is this the same variation? What do you think about the writings on these, Langley, Virginia, and CIA? Would you agree with me that they're probably just a consumer type of product, and it wouldn't be like this on the real item? So these are just my thoughts, and once again, hope you enjoyed this video, as always, with my other videos. And if you have any different ideas for videos, or if you have any comments, or if you would like to subscribe, feel free to do so. And as always, thanks for watching.